Hey everybody, it's Brenda. How are you all doing today? Well, I have decided to work on one of my Christmas journals, and this is my Botanical Christmas journal. And the kit that I'm using in this journal is a Botanical Christmas #2, and that's from Collage Type. And loving how it's coming out. Got a few things done in here. Got a lot more to do on pages that have a lot of white background. So I've been trying to do some things to cover up the whiteness on the background. So today I decided to make a belly band for my journal. And when I got done with it, I thought it came out pretty cute. So I thought I would make one along with you guys and show you how it was done. So that is what it would look like on the page. And you had to find some rather little things to put in the pockets. The pockets are real tiny, but I thought some little red and green tickets would go okay. I'm sure there are other little things that would slide right in, but you know, just some little trinket things to go in the pockets. That's all you need. So we're going to make one of these today, and I'll show you how it's done. It's probably self-explanatory, but let's get cracking and see if we can come up with one. Oh, and I also wanted to show you real quick that I'm going to put it in, of course, as a belly band, and then things would slide right in behind. So I have been using just regular cardstock. I thought I would use for the main purpose of the belly band. So I got out a piece of the green, which you saw, and this time I'm going to use some red. I didn't know I had some other colors in here, but I guess I do. I thought I just I got this off Paper Studios at Hobby Lobby, and it's just regular 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. So what I did was I wanted my belly band to be at least 2 inches. So I cut my paper. I'm going to leave this aside to go by. So I cut my paper at 4. And I'm cutting it the length of it. Let's see, this way. Yeah, it's a little, actually it's just right this way. Maybe a little bit, no, okay. All right, we can cut it this way, 4.5. No, 4, cut it at 4, sorry. So 4. Like so. And then I wanted to fold this in half. So I did get out my scoreboard so that I could make a rather nice line for folding in half. So I'm going to go right ahead and fold and score it at 2, like so. Some of you may be able to just fold it right in half and have it come out nice, but I'm not one of those somebodies, I don't think. So I'm just going to fold this right in half at the score. So of course this ends up being 8.5. So now I'm going to unfold it, and on the right hand side is where I cut. Actually, I made some little notches. Let's see. I made some little notches at eight, 6.5, 4.5, and 2.5. So I went 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, and then 8. So, and I'm just going to make little notches here so I can see where to put. So what did I say, 2.5? Sorry, let's try that again. Yeah, 8. So 8, and then 6.5, and then 4.5. Make sure I'm going on the 4, and then is that last one 2.5? No, it's 1. It's 2 inches. The last one is 2 inches because I noticed that one would be a little taller. The last one I kept a little taller because it's the only way I could figure out how to cut the darn things. So I'm sure some of you might be able to get that a little better. So now I'm just going to cut right across to the fold and then cut down like so, and then right across here just to the fold. And I don't think I'm doing that right because I'm still going to have, oh, I see what I did. Okay, so I need to cut it here and then cut it here. Okay, this is what I forgot. I forgot the little, because I want a little, very little notch in between. So let me measure that afterwards for you. Let me cut this out because in between the pockets, I wanted a little notch. So that is what I'm cutting to. And I will give you the measurements afterwards. So basically in between each pocket, you want to cut the little notch out like we did at the top. Need to cut it all the way over. And then I'm going to bend these back so I can cut them off. Okay, just snipping these right off. Okay, so now you'll have your little pockets with the little notches in between. So what you want to do is cut your pockets at 2 2.5. That will be your first notch. So you cut a line at 2, 2.5, 4, 4.5, 6, 6.5, and 8. Okay, so that's 2, 2.5, 4, 4.5, 6, 6.5, and 8. That's where you cut your pockets. Sorry about that. Then all I did was, took my little thumb notcher here and put a little thumb notch in each one. Like so. This one I didn't get big enough. There. So then we have our little thumb notches, and that's what you end up with to begin with. Okay, so that's what it will look like when you are done. So then the next thing I did was I wanted to have a colorful background. So I took a piece of pretty Christmas paper and I'm going to glue that right down, right there. So I am going to put just something underneath so I don't get glue. Sorry, I hope that's not too bright. Where's my glue stick? Right in front of me. Okay, so I'm going to just glue this down with my Scotch Create glue stick. Trying not to go on the pockets. And make sure when you put your paper down that you just go right to the fold with your paper. So your little pockets will still fold. Okay, this is the easiest way that I thought it, it could be done. And then all I do is just cut out where I need to cut out at. If my scissors will stay still, I think I need more coffee this morning. I hope you guys are all doing well. I noticed from a lot of people that there's the C word going around, and that's not good. A lot of my constituents have been getting sick. Could be the flu, could be, I guess, the C word. I don't like saying it. So now at the top, I'm going to round my corners, and I'll show you in a minute how we're going to glue down our pockets. I think now can be safe enough to do that. So let me grab that piece again, because I don't want to glue on my table. So for each pocket, we are just going to go down and across, oh my goodness, across the bottom, across the bottom and down. Goodness. I am not a straight driver. That's all there is to it. Let's go this way and across. Okay. So now we're closing each pocket. Get my little tissue here. Always need that. wondering why my little pockets weren't going all the way to the end. There we go. I don't know why that is. Because it's not sticking out any, but anyway, that will be, I don't know if that will show, but I didn't have any trouble with this one with the pockets going all the way over, so I don't know. That does look a little crooked though, doesn't it? Well, anyway, that's the gist of it. Now all we need to do is, I don't know if I want to cut that off or not. But I'm going to, as I say, I don't know. Just so it doesn't show all that blue. Try a little distressing and see if that will, I really don't know why. So be careful when you're closing your pockets. Just make sure that they will go all the way. And this is a little, this top one is a little funky. So, you know, make sure that you don't get too crooked with your pocket. It folded up a little, for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, just keep your eye on those things. Okay, so now for the decorating, I opted for the bottom pocket. Let's see, I think I will grab my paper because my little butterfly that I cut out was the same on this one. My little butterfly was the same as the background paper. Let me take these out. Make it easier. Okay, my little butterfly was the same as the background paper. So I am going to cut out a cute little candy cane butterfly. Like so. And he or she is going to go right on the bottom one. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit of distressing. So I'm going to glue. Now, of course, you know, you can use anything you want to decorate. I just opted for this little butterfly, Christmas butterfly. I had some cut out, so that's what gave me the idea. So a little Christmas butterfly on the bottom because it's the largest pocket. And I'm going to put him right there. And then I put a little red bling right in the middle. Of my butterfly. Okay, so there, that goes there. And then I have been cutting out, I'm not sure which ones to use on this, but I have been cutting out some pretty little Christmas buttons, and I didn't cut out any of the candy cane ones, so I think that is what I will use. I love my little button punch. Love it. So these I don't think will go. So what I'm going to do is quickly punch out some candy cane buttons. Only need 3. Oh, it's kind of hard to punch. And then they usually don't come out, so they are usually little notches holding them in until you punch them out. So then what I did was get some, see, those will look cute. I like that. Very cute. So then I had some, oh my goodness, embroidery floss, I guess you would call it. I have some red and green that I've been using for Christmas. I think I'll use green this time. So just threading through my little buttons. And they are 4 little holes, so you have to go in and out a couple times. Put it in a cross. Try and find the hole. And then I take the other one and make sure that it's on the up position so I can tie them into a bow. That's got the little notchy hole still on it. Okay. Then I go ahead and tie it in a knot. I'm pretty sure if you don't have any of this floss that I'm using, whatever it's called, you can use the, you can also use the Christmas string. This is a little thicker than this, so I opted for the twine, the little embroidery floss, because it was a lot thinner. And just make your bow the way you want it and cut the extra string as long as you prefer. And then that, after distressing, will get glued right down on. I'm using art glitter glue for this, and I just put just a little bit of glue on the string in the back just to make sure it stays. So there is our first one. You could also, I would think, use the different colored, I mean, I could go red and green both on these. Got another little, some of the little holes didn't want to cooperate. I just love that little button maker. I'm pretty sure I got it off Amazon, but I'm not sure if they still have them. But I use mine a lot. And I'm glad I thought about little Christmas buttons, because I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to put on the front? And I'm sure a lot of you subbies probably have some. Like I said before, my Christmas stuff is packed away somewhere. So I just opted to do these little Christmas buttons, but I'm sure I have a bunch of cutouts. These scissors are absolutely horrible. I'm sure I have a bunch of cutouts somewhere to use, but they have to be real tiny. I did find a very few Christmas cutouts that I had cut out from like different digi-kits from this year, but not very many that was as small as my little pockets are this time. So, you know, whatever you can find that is smaller than usual for little ephemera or decorator pieces. I've got to get busy and start cutting. Gonna do a lot of cutting. Oh, that didn't come out right. Nope, I'm not going to use it like that. My little cross is on the back side. So do you guys believe that up in the mountains here in North Carolina, we've had snow already? Is that not scary? It is right around the corner. Well, I'm going to have to take this right out completely. Sorry, guys. Let me start again. So this one. And then I want to go across. And then this one. I want the lines to be on the back and the crosses to be on the front. There we go. Got it. And yeah, up in the mountains, which is where I am, we didn't get any snow. It was further up in the mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains. So beautiful if you've never driven the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's such a pretty drive. I feel like my throat's getting like hoarse or something. Okay, let's get this one smaller. Okay, and then just give a couple of little cuts on here with these very dull scissors of mine. And a little distress around. Little bit of glue on the thread. And all around. And he will go right in the middle. So, I'm liking that one. So there you have it. There's your little belly band. Fits on your page, just like so. And glue it down so you can put some pretty things behind. There we go. That was, sorry for the you know, finding the pockets, but I'm not good at math at all. Not at all. So we have our green one and our red one. I love them. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial and you will give them a try. And sorry that it got a little bit confusing probably, but at the end you get a beautiful belly band for your journal. And I hope you guys give it a try. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed rest of the week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye bye everybody.